When it comes to Fallout 4, mysteries and Easter eggs are some of the most rewarding parts of the game for players with the time and patience to seek them out. For the rest of us, simply knowing that they are there adds to the excitement of pondering nuggets of lore. In this episode of Game Secrets, we will explore one of the most debated and interesting aspects of the game in recent discussion. What unfathomable mysteries are submerged in the third of the map that is covered in water? Is the layout a product of aesthetics or deep intention? While exploring the Commonwealth depths, there are a few tips that will help you get the most of your time. You should turn off the depth of field option in your settings. This will help clear up the nasty, murky waters. If you do not do this, your underwater view will constantly be flickering in and out brown and clear water. I assume that developers added this feature to make certain parts of the map more difficult to ascertain. Now that you are able to see underwater, you will need to be able to breathe and avoid radiation. To solve the problem of running out of oxygen, you can either take the Aqua Boy or Girl perk in your perk tree to completely eliminate the issue, or continually make Mirelurk cakes which allow you to breathe underwater for 30 minutes at a time. To avoid radiation, go underwater with the hazmat suit or wear high quality power armor. There you go, now you're ready to swim in style. The first underwater secret that I'd like to tell you guys about is one of the most interesting. Far underwater off the coast is a system of tubes and spheres, partially buried in a layer of sand. Nothing in the game gives us any sort of idea what this could be, and many are speculating that it may be involved in some sort of DLC content, as with most of the underwater territory. In my own opinion, I believe it could be one of two things. The first being some sort of underwater base. The tubes are large enough for a human to fit through, and the spheres could hold some sort of settlement or hideout. There seems to be an entrance port, but it currently cannot be opened. One of the spheres has been confirmed to have a Nuka-Cola Cherry advertisement on it, possibly being liquid storage that somehow ended up in the ocean. How it got there, though, is unknown. A more mundane explanation for what this system could be is an underwater treatment plant, possibly only for the transport of water or something equally as unexciting. I think that this is the more likely explanation, and it was added for aesthetic purposes. Did you know that there are 3 Jaws Easter eggs spread out all over the length of the coast? All of them look pretty much like this one. You will find a skeleton on boat crawling away from a mutated dolphin that appears to have capsized the boat. Speaking of Jaws, you'll find the gory corpse of a mutated dolphin in a location at the bottom of the ocean. The bite mark that killed it looks like too big to come from anything in the game. What could it be? A gigantic sea monster? Maybe somewhere lurking in the depths off the Boston coast is a beast of terrifying size, waiting, watching, stalking you like prey. Speaking of this sea monster, did someone manage to find an Easter egg alluding to this? Check out this clip that someone captured. It sounds an awful lot like it could be something dangerous. Thankfully, however, it didn't seem to be like there was anything around. Maybe one day someone out there will encounter the beast of Boston Bay. Fill your heart with blood and thunder when you see the, mutated shark? How would you manage to fight something like that underwater anyways? Well, someone looked through the game files and came across a harpoon gun. Yes, it actually works and you can spawn it in. While it shoots extremely glitchy, it does pack quite the punch. I'd imagine if Fallout 4 was going to have some underwater content, this would be the weapon of choice. If you're lucky enough to be playing on PC, you can use the console command to spawn it in. Next on our list is the 3 to 4 power armor suits that you can find while swimming near the bottom of the ocean. Why or how they got there is a mystery. Even more confounding is that they are standing upright without skeletons inside them. Who would leave them there? Why'd they drop there? I think that a more likely explanation is developers rewarding players for exploration in an interesting way. Just after you leave Sanctuary, follow the stream up north to a lake. In the middle of the lake, you will find a large chest containing some pretty awesome items for your level. It pays to check underwater sometimes, just be careful of the radiation. If you're looking for some more rad loot stashed underwater, check out the melee weapon Krem's Tooth. It's extremely cool and strong. The weapon is located in the mine shafts of Dunwich Borer's Quarry down a vertical shaft in the water. Good luck getting there because you'll face a lot of enemy opposition trying to get down there. Thank you for watching the first episode of Video Game Secrets. If this is something you'd like to see more of for Fallout 4 and other games, please let me know by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.